Hey, what's going on, guys? Frenzy Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Vainglory. That probably sounds really terrible because I don't have a mic, but when I do get one, it'll probably sound pretty nice. Most likely not, but still, who gives a fuck? Man, but still, welcome back to another episode of Vainglory gameplay, and today we're actually going to be playing the mode Blitz, which basically is pretty simple. It's the first team to 15 points wins, and you can get points in many ways. Crystal sentries and turrets count as 3 points, while killing an enemy just counts as 1 point, and the gold mine also counts as 3 points as well. First to 15 wins. If not, you go overtime after 5 minutes. And I killed the saw right there. And pretty much, when you go overtime, pretty much the first person who gets a point wins. And it's pretty much that simple. Typically, this game mode is actually not that long. It's very quick. And that's what I love about this gameplay. And this mode is that it's super quick. You start off with so much gold, and you're pretty much just better off just getting not weapon items, just items to just, like, boost up your attacks, rather than for defense. But, like, for me playing as Finn and like other Guardians, I kind of go with like both, because it works well. Guardians actually work pretty well in this mode. They can be super strong, yet still be super tanky, and they can still pretty much be assisters. I mean, like, I do pretty well. So pretty much, so far we're actually up 3-0, and I think we're actually gonna go get this gold miner. Sorry about that. I hate it every time, like, I have to burp, and then, like, that burp just kind of lasts in your throat. So, like, you need a second to breathe or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not sure if you guys understand. And there you go. Killed the Kestrel. I kind of thought it was stupid how she thought she was actually going to be able to hide like that. For one, she was already right in front of us. Uses her invisibility skill right after, like, we already saw it in range of the Finn, so that's kind of was stupid. I killed the Saw again, and, well, pretty much I'm actually now in 4 kills, which is really nice. So, we're actually now up 8-0. Again, like I said, this is like the fastest match I've ever done in my life. And pretty much the Taka's not doing any favors for himself either. He's just getting himself in crossfire. As then I actually get the Taka here, and Ozo gets the Kestrel, which is actually really nice, and I get the assist. Now I take the Saw again, and then just destroy the turret, and pretty much now it's 14-1. I mean, pretty much the next point wins. We can basically do whatever we want, and we still basically win the match. Unless, like, Jesus takes the game and, apparently just fucking 3-shot KOs us, and not to mention apparently just destroys the sentries and shit. And this actually was not the smartest move by Taka either. It's kind of like he just gave up, and he was like, man, you know what, fuck this. And I'm actually going to defend my teammates by just going for the Saw. The Saw kind of was just there as the Taka kills the Taka. Ha, run it, guys. But pretty much here are the stats, and I'll be back with the next match. Alright, guys, I have no idea how, like, this gameplay kind of recorded like that. I was trying to record the gameplay, but pretty much apparently, like, it just kind of decided doing its own thing. By the way, if you guys didn't know, this actually was a recorded gameplay from, like, not a while back ago. Maybe like a week before the new update came over with the talents coming over. But pretty much, as you can see, I'm actually playing as Catherine this time, and my team is with Catherine, Samuel, Idris, and we're against a Rona, Taka, and a Lyra. This time, instead of playing a Blitz, we're actually playing a Battle Royale. At the first time when I was watching this video, I thought it was a Blitz, but then I realized, like, it's past the 15 point. Not to mention, it doesn't show that we have tokens, so that was another thing. So pretty much, we're just kind of like doing our own thing, just trying to push the lanes here. We're trying to make it to where basically the enemy team just has to forcefully push back. So we're trying to take as much territory as possible. Rona actually kills the Idris, sadly. I use my second ability so I can actually have some type of protection against the Rona, because possibly have her back off, because, well, that's kind of what I wanted. I want her to back off. I actually stunned the Rona, even though I should have probably stunned the Lyra. She was actually at the lowest health, but, things happen like that. As you can see here, Samuel's actually killed the Lyra, which is actually really good. So now we're against the Taka and the Rona. The Rona actually... Whew, sorry about that. The Rona actually is just there attacking, like, you know, doing her own thing. She's actually starting to build her weapon power, but, you know, like always, it's not much. We see that the Taka is actually now AFK, so we just kind of decide going for the kill, because, you know, why not? I mean, are we a couple assholes for it? Probably. But do we care? No, it's RPG. Like, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't happen to you, it happens to someone else. But most likely it happens to you. If you have shitty Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So I actually used my second ability against Rona, hoping that I would probably kill her because of the fact that she, her ultimate does tons of damage, and well, the second ability basically reflecting all that damage against her. I thought I would probably get her, but no. So pretty much I actually used my ultimate ability to actually kill the Lyra. Actually, I believe I actually used my another ability to kill her, but my ultimate ability just happened to be in the mix. As you can see now, we're actually 6-1 in the lead. We're actually with 5 turrets still, while the enemy only has 4. And well, the Rona is actually just kind of there, just fighting with herself, which I don't see why she's doing it. I mean, there's no point in doing so. She actually even gets into the crossfire with Samuel's ability to just make them sleep, which again is bad. And now we have Samuel kind of just being there. Taka's just there. Samuel realizes that, like, you know, Taka's here, so he just kind of starts shooting him down, realizing most likely he's AFK, so, like, you know, again, we just stole the kill. Sorry, Taka, but it had to be done. And pretty much we're just gonna have to get all these minions out of here. We're trying to get our minions to attack this turret here, and we're just attacking the turret now, and turret's now destroyed once again. So now the enemy is actually left with like only 3 turrets, and we're still with 5, so that's a really good lead right here. Lyra and Rona actually come back. Lyra actually uses her ultimate ability very early, which honestly was a stupid move by her. And, you know, we're just kind of chilling here. We're kind of chilling in their territory. Taka comes back as well, so that's another thing. He might, if lucky, he might kill one of us, but that actually kind of doesn't happen. As you can see here, Idris actually kills the Lyra quite easily. And yeah, like, Taka actually dies as well pretty quickly by Samuel. Now we're just with the Rona left remaining. I use my second ability. Tried to gain my first ability while using a second ability combo, but, you know, the cooldown was a little too slow, so I wasn't able to get it. I didn't show this showcase, but Rona actually kills both Samuel and I. And I find it so surprising because, you know, she has such low health. And that's one of the great things about having, I think, I'm not sure what the item's called. I think it's, not barbed wire. It's something else. Something else. It's one of the items you can get that gives you pretty much lifesteal. And it does actually really useful, especially for Rona, because not only does she have strong attack speed, but she also has, you know, a very strong abilities that could just allow her to hit multiple times. And with her final ability, along with the fortified health and also the barbed thing, I think it's called barbed wire. I'm not sure. I don't really know the names of the items. I just kind of use them, and I already know what they do. I just don't remember the names. But, like, you know, having that item in your possession as Rona is actually very useful. It just allows you to survive a little longer. And us right here, actually start keeping the Lyra and Taka busy, having them not notice that there's actually a turret shooting them, which actually, again, was another stupid move by Lyra just by staying there the whole time. She should have just ran away when she had the chance. Now we have a Taka over here trying to chase me down, but pretty much he already just loses his chance because, well, I think my second ability just manages to catch him somehow. So, yeah, I mean, like, what else can you do? And they had a really good chance at that moment, and it's just like they just didn't know how to execute it that well, so that kind of was on them, on why it didn't work out so well. They could have at least taken one of our turns, but no, I guess they just didn't know how to. And pretty much we just dominated this Rona as we get the ace, and like we always wanted, So pretty much now it's just like a little final push here. We're actually about close to finishing the whole match altogether. Lyra's actually by herself defending, knowing very well she's not going to probably be able to defend, and also she does another stupid move herself. Taka actually cannot use his second ability because, well, Samuel's I believe it's a second ability that actually pretty much pushes like a little field on it, doing damage. So pretty much his second ability is like, you know, once you do damage on it, I mean, he can't hide. And pretty much the match is already over. I mean, like, damn, we already won. We won from 16-4. We defeating all the way to the enemy crystal. The enemy just didn't do shit. I mean, that's just the way it is, guys. So here's the stats here. In the stats we have 5-1-9 for the Catherine, 7-1-6 for the Samuel, 4-2-6 for the Idris. And well, you can just see the enemy stats if you want to. I mean, it's not like they're that important really because, well, they didn't do so hot. But that kind of happens in this game. You either do well or you don't. And that's kind of how RPGs are, and pretty much it's all about learning. As always, guys, though, I know this is actually a very short video, but I hope you guys really did enjoy it because, you know, having a really short video kind of helps you out. You know, kind of keeps you, like, you know, watching it a little bit more likely instead of, like, you guys just kind of being so bored by having a really long video, like, But, but yeah, pretty much that's it for the video. So basically, I know you guys were expecting like maybe some other gameplay videos, but right now I just can't do it. I'll tell you the reasons why in tomorrow's video, but you know, right now I'm just kind of enjoying playing Vainglory, just playing some Vainglory with like, you know, myself and like, you know, a couple of people. You know, Vainglory is just a really fun game to play in general, so like, you know, why not record about this game? I mean, I know it's not the best content and all, but I'm doing my best. But as always, guys, make sure to leave a like, sub, and, you know, just share it with your friends. And as always, stay frenzy. Peace.